Hello again. I'm Obscura. Let's begin our descent into the quiet corridors of real-world secrecy, starting in the deep redwood forests of Northern California, where sunlight struggles to reach the forest floor, and the world's most powerful men gather far from public view. This is Bohemian Grove, a 2,700-acre private campground tucked away in Monterrey. Every summer since the late 19th century, members of the Bohemian Club, an exclusive, all-male institution founded in San Francisco, have arrived here for what's described as 2 weeks of relaxation, artistic performance, and private fellowship. The guest list? Presidents, cabinet members, oil tycoons, tech giants, military commanders, media executives, even artists and musicians, handpicked to entertain the elites. For a place with no cameras, no press, and no outside observers, the Grove has played host to some of the most influential names in modern history. At the heart of the retreat is something called the Cremation of Care, a symbolic theatrical performance staged in front of a towering, 40-foot stone owl nestled beside a lake. Club members dress in robes and perform a scripted ritual in which they set aflame an effigy representing dull care, a metaphor for the burdens of leadership and responsibility. The idea is to cast off stress and return to the camp's festive atmosphere. Club members insist it's simply performance art, a tradition rooted in fraternity and catharsis. But the imagery, the secrecy, and the level of influence gathered in one place have sparked public curiosity for decades. In the 1980s and 1990s, rare glimpses inside the Grove, captured by investigative journalists and independent documentarians, revealed a strange juxtaposition: whimsical theatrical sets, political conversation, and secluded rituals, all in the same space. It's this unusual mix that has drawn so much speculation, and some of that speculation is grounded in history. In 1942, a private meeting at Bohemian Grove between scientists and defense officials is believed to have included early discussions that contributed to the birth of the Manhattan Project, the secret program that ultimately developed the atomic bomb. No decisions were finalized there, but it's a striking example of how informal gatherings in secluded spaces can intersect with events that shape the world. The Grove's motto is, "Weaving spiders come not here." In other words, leave business at the door. But when captains of industry and heads of state mingle in isolation, away from cameras, reporters, and oversight, how strictly is that rule followed? To be clear, there is no confirmed criminal activity linked to Bohemian Grove. It is not a conspiracy. It's a documented annual gathering, but its very existence raises important questions about transparency, access, and influence. In democratic societies, decisions made behind closed doors, especially by unelected power, can slowly erode the public's sense of participation and trust. When symbolism, secrecy, and status combine, even pageantry can start to feel like policy. So, what do we make of a place where world-altering discussions can unfold in the same forest as robed ceremonies? Maybe it's just a retreat. Maybe it's something more. But as always, sunlight is the best disinfectant, and some forests stay in shade for a reason. We're only beginning.